It's fucking intrigue time. We're gonna fucking steal the Declaration of Independence.
Wait, Jeff
Secretly
played in this.
steal the original fucking like rules for Waterdeep. Edit
Wait,
them,
what?
slide them back into the fucking guard post.
You mean the Code Legal,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the handouts in the Roll20,
Mm-hmm.
the literal laws. Dude,
Don't
if you
know.
guys edit it and post it, that'd be so fucking funny. Post it in the tavern. Just parody it for rules of the tavern.
No, that's just a replica.
Kira, you're muted. I don't know if you know that you're muted. Oh, there you go.
I do.
Okay.
We just had to check in.
We met Luck and talked to Luck, and he had some bullshit plan that everybody was like,
Oh yeah.
we need a little bit more, and Favor's like, yeah, my dude. Not saying no, but I'm saying we need some more.
He's working on it.
So they have a new resident in the inn for a time. We also met a Whist NPC.
You met Kelly.
Who
Cool.
apparently is trying to turn this into a fucking soap opera.
Yes.
With Whist.
Yes, that was the thing. That was the only note I remember being like, wait, fucking excuse me? Is she a rom-com fucking main character in a rom-com that's just been slid into a heist movie?
Yep.
Yes, we discovered that Wisteria is in a rom-com.
Yeah, she's a slightly different genre.
Mistaken identity, like love triangle that's kind of a triangle, kind of not. Like, can you call it a triangle when somebody doesn't know who somebody is because that somebody is too
Now-
chicken shit to say anything?
And we have to fucking help Wisteria get her groove back.
Isn't it more like a square?
Yeah, there's something.
Love
I don't know if it's a
It's-
technical shape anymore because of the bullshit, but it's something. Then Whist and Feyre had a conversation that apparently went better than the Whist and Kelly conversation did.
I wonder why.
Because Feyre doesn't take bullshit. Bullshit's not an option when you're talking to her. We also discovered Whist has a pet goat that is terrified of Clit now.
Yeah.
And got the Guardian set up for a party, and then Feyre fucked off before the party started. And if Clint was not actively fucking off, she was going to drag him along with her, because they don't belong there. And,
yeah, you would have to drag Clint away from the goat because he was having fun with the goat.
Ashley is also cross-dressed.
Yep.
And in do we call it drag or no?
I'm trying to think of a pun that somehow uses Ashley's name, like drags Ashley.
Because Ashley was going to be in the party, but it was a girls' party, so Ashley now has to look like a girl, and so that's what Clint, Rosette, and Ashley did, was they got Ashley all dolled up, and we lost a Piper.
F's in chat. There
She'll
goes
be back.
Ashley.
Ashley was not as good in walking in heels as he thought he was, tripped and fell.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
It's raining.
Oh, this is perfect.
It's always raining. What are you talking about?
It's Washington.
The rain smells really nice, though. Thunderstorm sounds nice.
D&D.
Y'all in the south, y'all ain't getting shit.
Actually, wasn't it raining today?
Up in Atlanta, there's like a rain every day at like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, just the rain, the daily rain.
The daily
According to
rain
my
as
weather,
it
it's
starts to
raining.
cool, just as the day starts to cool off, is when the weird shit happens with the sky and it starts raining.
I amuse myself. Sorry, I made character sheet for Ashley.
Hell yeah.
Different spelling slightly.
What was the other spelling?
Festival.
Wasn't it like Ashley or something like that? Like Leigh? No?
Aishling.
Ashling.
You made it so
Ashling.
weird.
Ashling. Oh, it's Ashling?
Mhm.
So spell it?
Aishling.
Aishling.
It's also
If you're
Piper's
doing-
character, so
That's true.
I don't care.
If you're doing the Gaelic spelling, you wouldn't use the H. Aisling.
oh.
MISSISSIPP.
And that is the exact reason why Joe and Clint are not allowed in this tea party. ADHD go burr.
Hmm.
The only reason why I suggested it is because I've technically seen both. So there was an NPC god that had that name, and then there was a player character in another group that had that name. So
It's a nice name.
Hmm. All right. So, where is Farah Clint going? / dragging Clint off to? Like, do they have a plan? Or are they just fucking off?
Feyre's plan is to get Clint far enough that she is confident that he's not going to go back. And then there is no plan.
Clint never has a plan.
Okay, cool. So they're wandering.
Yes.
Sounds
Got it.
like it. It's going
There's still,
right.
there's still some festival stuff's going on. Not nearly as much as before, but there's some stuff to walk around and see. Some food stalls still up. Some knickknacks you can get.
Cool. Feyre's gonna go find stuff that actually tastes good and enter Clint into competitions to win money because he can eat the spicy food and not react, thus he can win the money. That's now the
Hell
plan.
yeah. Fucking pour back a shot of like Tabasco ghost pepper sauce.
Yep. It's like, oh, you want
And-
him to like eat one wing of that? I bet you he can eat 10 without water and milk. Double the prize money.
Oh my god.
Clint just sitting there, head empty, happy to be here.
Gets handed a plate of wings. Just don't mind if I do. There's probably still at least one shooting game too that they can have fun at.
I don't know how it would work, but like, you know those old pop guns that used to be sold in stores like Cracker Barrel or whatever, where it's like a PVC pipe and on the end is a little cork?
Yeah.
I imagine one of the games has something like that where it shoots a little cork on the string and you have to knock down like a cup.
Ah, yeah, sure.
How quickly does Clint
Two of them.
turn that into the fucking like, you know, you can improve this by doing this instead.
I forget that he he's supposed to be smart enough to tinker with stuff. He doesn't usually tinker, but I need to play that up. Gotta play up the angle.
Well, he starts fucking pointing out all the bullshit with the toy gun about why it's inaccurate, and you have to count, and you have to compensate by leaning it more left this way.
Oh, like doing the math to figure out like how he can make a more accurate, farther shooting and with more force firing pop gun.
Yep. Because I feel like if anyone could do that, it'd be him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Iris, are you there? Give me 30 seconds, you say 3 minutes ago. Alright, well, fuck it.
Fuck the code.
Can I get some rolls from the two of you on how well you guys do?
What do you want?
What roll?
I'd like Clint to roll shooting. Just like a normal
Shoot.
attack roll.
Okay. That's 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have Clint dice. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
But yes,
Hey,
you can say you do the 20 for now.
Mhm.
If you
And-
don't mind.
It's okay. And Farah, you're a fucking warlock build too, right? Let me see a persuasion.
You'll have to give me a second. D&D Beyond is fighting
Mhm.
me, and I did not
no.
pull up my character sheet because I was not supposed to do shit.
Cool.
My bad.
No, it's all Iris's fault.
The fuck did I do?
There you are.
You're
Amy's
back.
Amy's making us do shit to cover you being gone.
She was doing that before I left, so don't even.
She just tried to be. Iris, are you here? Well, fuck it. I want some
I'm
rolls.
convinced that once you move to Georgia, you increase your backsass level by 50% or more.
You're not wrong. D&D
Something
Beyond
about
is
the
not
heat.
loading for me, so you're not getting a roll. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
You have your favorite dice?
Huh?
You have your favorite dice?
I do, but I don't know what any of her modifiers are for anything.
I can get
I
those for you.
got her sheet. It's just a +4.
You have it open?
Roll, bitch.
How do you freaking? Why is Roll20 not working for me? Some bullshit, man.
Oh, I have it on D&D Beyond.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, it's not working for me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just in this fucking white, not doing anything. Bullshit.
Oh no.
Void.
That is a 15, so if it's +4, it's a 19.
Cool. Both of yous. Between the two of you, we're gonna get a nice 20 gold out of
Hey.
both the games and scamming people by betting that Clint can using Clint's dead taste buds.
Sorry,
Hey.
Clint. It's a little too useful not to at this point.
That's okay. He doesn't even know what's happening. I guess just happy to be here.
And also, to be
Someone
fair,
hands-
we've been fucking with his taste buds even before we knew he was dead. I was like, wait, you can't taste that? What about this? What about this?
Yeah, as soon as he joined, he just chugged vinegar. Like session 1 of him joining. Alright. That's what Farah and Clint are doing on their day out, enjoying one of the last days of the festival. Back over at Wisteria's Garden, 3 guests have arrived, and Kira is staying.
Wista staying.
Okay.
She has to be a good host, so she's staying and trying to, in the background, make sure everything goes okay.
Okay. So, the first person to arrive is, of course, a familiar face of Aubrey. The next two people to arrive, though, are people Ashley and Wisteria are not familiar with. But, where the fuck are they? They're there. But Rosette would be familiar with, because they're friends. We have a Miss Tomasin and a Miss Leona who both arrive. Don't mind me putting the tokens. I need to be able to see them if I'm going to voice all three of them at the same time.
She's so pretty.
Pray for me. Which one? They're all pretty.
They all are, but Leona, I think.
I like the middle one. Yeah.
So you have Aubrey, Tomasin, Leona. And they all arrive. So, Wish, do you greet them at the door?
Yeah, that seems the polite thing. Whist will greet them at the door and, steer them in.
Okay. I have a question for you, Kira. Has Whist ever met this one in pink before?
Is she a fae?
No.
Going off vibes, probably not.
Okay. I just can't remember.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me anything about that.
Okay. No, it's in in game.
Oh, Amy. I would like to toss bless on myself, on Rose, and on Wisteria.
Can I ask why?
So we can all be blessed.
Okay.
So that Ashley can try and lie much better.
Right, because she's met up.
Does bless help with skill checks?
No, it's only attack rolls or saving throws.
Is it only attack rolls?
And saving throws.
Because guidance is the one.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, damn it. Okay, never mind.
You have enhanceability.
No, ironically, no, I do not. I do not have enhanceability. Actually, do I have room to learn a spell? Hold up. Look at my spells.
Could I have enhanceability?
I have 4 out of 5 known spells. I can't learn another spell.
You forgot to pick a spell when you leveled?
Yep.
This entire fucking time?
Yeah.
We leveled so
known
long
spells,
ago.
4 out of 5.
It's been months! It's been literal fucking months!
Known spells, 4 out of 5. Enhanceability, baby!
Oh my fucking god.
But now the question is, whom and what to enhance? I would assume you enhance yourself with a little bit of that charisma.
Yeah, the charisma one.
Sauce.
Yeah, the advantage on charisma checks. Yeah.
I can make it begin too. Oh.
Wait, hold up.
What?
In the interest of honesty, I am a level 2 bard, so I probably don't have level 2 spells yet.
Oh.
So I probably cannot do that.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything I can take that'll help me with this, though. I could take Charm Person.
You also have Disguise Self or whatever, right?
You expressly forbade me from using that, so no, that's out of the question.
You can use both.
No, Rosette specifically said don't do that, so Ashley's not doing it. no matter what.
What a time for Ashley to decide not to annoy the fuck out of Rosette.
Right. I could take Charm Person. I could take...
Wouldn't it be funny if Rosette just kicked Ashley out after this? It's like, yeah, we're getting you all dressed up.
no.
Yeah, actually, no, you're not supposed to be here. Fuck off.
Excuse me, bitch.
Oh, yeah, this is the help.
Oh
Excuse
my
me,
god.
bitch. If you say that, you will invite the wrath of God upon you.
Feyre and
Alright,
Clint swing
so-
back by to see Wisteria's clinic has gone up in smoke.
Oh my god.
Poor
Well-
Wisteria.
Wisteria, how do you feel about running a tavern? Because I'm pretty sure our other two owners are dead.
I suppose I can make it work.
I really thought they were coming along well. It's a shame they both killed each other and burned the place down.
I didn't know it could burn that fast.
Oh, List.
Well, you got room
I
and a job with some interest in people. Let's go.
I didn't know it could burn that fast. It was mostly stone.
I'll take Unseen Servant.
Okay.
I'll take Unseen Servant for flavor. Okay.
Okay. Can't believe you haven't fucking leveled. Oh my god.
It's fine.
Alright.
Now it makes sense as to
So-
why fucking Piper the other day was like, "Am I a level 1 or a level 2 bard?" Like, what?
Math is hard, okay?
Alright, so Wisp, you
Alright.
open the door, and the first person you see is Aubrey Bladesummer. All three of these ladies are human, and Aubrey stands at a slightly above average height for a human woman. Flowers in her hair, pink dress, and she looks at you, and she looks you up and down, and her eyes land on the horns for a second before she looks back down. And you see that, like, her little earrings kind of light up a little bit. Little pink, tiny little studs she's got. Kind of glow before she, like, tilts her head a little bit. And it looks like while they're glowing, she's thinking, and she's made a decision as the glowing stops, and she straightens up her head. To look at you. She's like, hi, we're meeting Rosette here.
Oh, aye, Rosette. Right this way. You can follow me.
Like, she looks Wisteria. What's her vibe? What's Wisp's vibe right now?
I forgot one of the most important things about Wisteria, and that is her unhinged sense of fashion. So whatever she's wearing, it's not appropriate.
Like hell, it's inappropriate.
No, we would have fixed that instantly.
I
figure-
What if you hadn't seen her though?
How could we
They
not
did
have seen her?
They did see her.
We were with each other earlier.
No, I imagine we tried to like make it appropriate, but you're like, like while we're like, I don't like this part. Let's add something extra to it or something like that to make it more
It's like-
chaotic.
Wisteria like started this in like a flannel shirt and like a twill like skirt, and it just like does not match whatsoever. But she just thinks they're neat, and had to be talked into like a very simple hand-me-down.
Yeah, they like tore open her closet and was like, but what do we have to work with here? None of these things go together. How do none of these go together?
I went out
Why
and
do
got her
you
like
have
a
leopard
scarf.
print polka dots?
Exactly that.
How do you not own a plain shirt?
So Asteria's in like the vibe is, I guess, ill-fitting hand-me-downs.
Oh,
see,
boy.
We just put the doctor's coat over everything.
Oh, okay. Ill-fitting hand-me-downs and a doctor's coat over it.
Yeah.
That makes it so much better.
Like you button up the doctor's coat. It just
Ill-fitting
Yeah, we tried
hand-me-downs.
buttoning it up. Yeah, we tried buttoning it up, but Wisteria just wasn't having it. Like, no, I like it like this.
maybe some like a pin or something to bring it all together. You know, frying.
No, I brought my own. Puts an acorn pin on.
Exactly. That's exactly the vibe.
I forgot this fact about Whis, and oh man, I remembered.
It's a
'Cause
good whist fact.
Fucking fashionista Aubrey is the one at the door.
I feel like Rosette, while this was all, while Whis and Ashley were, while Ashley and Ashley were trying to help out Whis, we're like, maybe we should have taken her shopping instead. You could have worn one of my hand-me-downs.
Well, I wasn't sure if she'd accept, like, us giving her so much. She's very particular.
I mean, I think she'd have some kind of outfit that would work together.
I mean, yeah, but again, if we gave her so much clothes, she'd probably like swear her life or something to us. You know how they are. Well, actually, you probably
No.
don't know how they are, but
No, I don't.
right, I forgot. You can't interact with Faye very well.
Excuse me?
Did you or did you not piss off the Queen of the Fae?
Nope. We have a meeting. We have a tea party very soon.
Truth for now.
Aubrey seeing this outfit, wishing she had clothing blindness.
Right? She's fucking while this whispering is going on, Aubrey just like she's stock still at the door, just taking in what Whist is wearing. She's like, I don't think I've met you.
And I'm not gonna remember you because I don't know how to describe this.
She's like, she's just looking. She's like brain computing. It's like because she recognizes people based off of their clothing. She's like, what the fuck is this?
How do I? Her entry under Wisteria is just going to be deer horns. That's it.
Yeah, she has antlers.
Pretty much.
Wisteria just looks down. Oh, well, don't worry about that. Most people don't really remember me. I'm Dr. Nightshade, Dr. Wisteria Nightshade, friend of Rosette's.
She'll hold out a hand. Hi, name is Aubrey Bladesummer, and is that like your jacket or someone else's?
Oh, this is my doctor's jacket. Do you see it? It says Wisteria right here.
It's embroidered.
It's embroidered. It does, in fact, her name embroidered.
Does it fit her?
The jacket does fit.
Okay.
It's actually like a very nice jacket. Like Dusk, I imagine Dusk helped out with that. Like it's a very well tailored jacket.
Okay. She just looks, and she just tilts her head down. She's like, shake hand. Yeah, really cool embroidery on it. It's like, interesting shoe choice, but okay. Well, hi. Sorry, we're late. They're right behind me. She'll turn to like gesture towards two figures walking up. There's one figure half running, and the other figure is just slowly walking. Now, the one that's running is a woman in a blue to white dress, kind of an ombre going on. Her blue hair kind of like rushing past her as she, like, not sprint, but like, you know, that like half walk, half jog, as if she's trying to keep up behind her. But there is a big smile on her face. And behind her, walking, not slowly, but like, with purpose, but she's not rushing, is a woman in more like dark garb. And she has very full hair that just very, very like neatly and nicely flows past her as she walks with her head held high. It's like, yeah, look, sorry we're late, but we had to pick up Tomasin. And we ran into Leona, so we're just all here at the same time. I hope, like, that's okay.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, like, this is, like, your place, right? Are we, like, early, late? I
Well,
forgot the time.
we're having the party for you lot, so we couldn't start without you.
Right. Right. So, sorry.
No, go on.
No, good.
I was going to say that as Wisteria starts leading the party in, she turns to Thomason was the person that spoke, right?
The pink one is the one she has been speaking. Tomasin is the
Yes.
blue one. She's running
Oh,
up right now.
All right. As she starts leading people, she says to Pink, "I'm glad you like the shoes. They bleat, when I walk, because they're
What?
goat slippers."
Oh no.
Can you, like, repeat that? Because I think I went deaf for, like, a second.
Oh, did you? Do you want me to take a look? That's a very serious condition it could be.
No, it's fine. Just
Have you
what?
been having any headaches?
Sometimes, like, a lot, but that's fine. Anyway, what are those shoes?
Oh, they're goat slippers.
She looks at them more closely. Where did you get those?
Oh, I traded for them. You see, there was a fella who came in here who was having trouble with his... he broke his ankle while he was climbing. And I helped him, I fixed it. And he gave me these slippers.
You know, I think that you need to collect more shoes.
That is such a polite way to be impolite.
She's a noble woman.
It's very
Can help you actually, because I think I know shoes that would work really well. They would work with the what you have.
Oh, really? But... I'd have to find something to give you.
No, I would love to give you different shoes.
Are you sure? Because I've got plenty of very rare citrus fruits over here. Perhaps you'd like one? A bouquet?
Sure. Like, trust me, I'm doing myself a favor here. She walks in, and Tomasin is finally caught up. She's like, Aubrey, wait! She's like panting. It's like, hi, I'm here. Hi, sorry, we're late, a little late, sorry about that. Hi, I'm Tomasin.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nightshade. Glad to have you. I'll be walking you right through this garden here. Rosette and Ashling are awaiting you.
A new friend? Like, Rosette's introducing us to someone?
I believe the word they used was debut.
Oh, that's exciting! And by this time, Leona has finally walked up. She gives like a nod. She's like, hello. She like gives a nod to Assyria.
Styria gives a nod in return and like a small attempt at a curtsy to the others as she starts, leading them through the garden that is bigger than it should be while wearing her bleeding goat shoes.
It bleeds when she walks.
It bleeds when she walks.
It bleeds. Okay. You see
Man.
that heads turn as she starts walking, but they don't say anything. And they follow you to the garden, and there is a look of like shock and awe as they cross the threshold. You see that this garden is a lot bigger than they thought it was. They just hear the bleeding closer.
Bleeding gets closer. Foreboding bleeding. Or bleeding.
The forebleeding gets closer.
This is so incredibly cursed.
And thankfully, they are thoroughly distracted by the forebleeding because all three of them are just in awe about the garden. But so they kind of forget about it as they follow Asteria to the table set up, where I assume Rosette and her, what was it, cousin from out of town? Or just
Yes,
friends?
I believe that was our story.
Yeah, distant cousin, something like that.
Distant cousin from out of town. Are you guys sitting at the table? Standing?
Yes.
What you guys doing?
Oh, drinking tea and like quietly like pointing to each other to cast message.
Rosette, I imagine, was like making sure all the flowers were like the flower pots were perfect and was reorganizing a little bit, but also menacingly sending messages.
Ashley has unseen servant up and is having it pour her tea so she can make the best impression she can as the elegant young lady from out of town.
I have anything to silence the bleeding. I don't think I do. What does Presto do again? Would that help here?
It can make a different noise.
Yeah, okay, it would make it sound like grass crunching or something. Like, rocks or some natural sound.
The bleeding slowly gets replaced with like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Asteria leads everyone over, and as she's walking and the noise starts to change, she looks down at her shoes and just pouts.
No.
She doesn't say anything about it, but she does pout.
Aw. Oh no. But thankfully, the presence, like the atmosphere and it being like, there's trickling water, the sounds of an actual goat, some wind from the trees rustling. So the bleeding isn't as jarring in the garden like it was inside the house. And it's just perfectly timed that just as their awe of the garden starts to wear off, that's when the bleeding gets replaced and masked with the sounds of like nature and like rustling and crunching through leaves and grass. So it's just that perfect transition in timing as the three of them get to the table and take their seats. Well, two of them take their seats. I'd like to know, what is the seating chart here?
Well, the target needs to be like beside, like in between me and Rosette, I think. Or do we want to
no.
have her like just next to me? Because I don't know. What do you
Well,
think?
it's a circular table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want, you can arrange your tokens in a circle.
Like I was
So,
thinking like
yeah, I'd
this.
say
Mm-hmm.
we'd have to be next to each other, I think.
Yeah.
I can't move
Okay.
wrist.
Oh, what? Do you want to drag on a newest?
Sure. Small wrist. There we go.
Maybe.
We're both
Tactically
upsizing her.
planning.
Giant twist.
Tactically planning here. Like Ashley's tactical planning. I think we put Audrey right here. Put Whist right here. So Audrey will be distracted by Whist.
Wait, we can't.
It's a
see.
circle around the center of the map.
Yeah,
Make it
this is
easier.
the center, right?
This is the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
was-
thinking like
So it's essentially
Yeah, I
like,
go right
hey,
here.
where are you guys sitting so I can have them fill in the seats?
yeah.
Okay, so where the fuck are you?
I'm up here.
Okay.
Or is that you need to be like right like there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want you to like. We want. I'd say you maybe have either Tomas and Aubrey closest to Rosette. Would be my guess.
Put Aubrey closer to you so she's more distracted and not looking at me.
And then like Tomasin could be straight across, so that way we have like eye contact kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Did
god.
somebody just bleed?
I'm assuming
I think that
Joe.
was a soundboard.
What? No, I was muted.
Who the fuck bleeding?
Z.
I assume Joe pulled up something.
No.
Somebody
Anyway.
bleeded.
Was you?
No.
Why the fuck do you accuse me? When do I ever do that bullshit, man?
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, what?
He's not the type to do that.
No,
Well,
it
Joe sounded so honest the first time. I'm like, okay, I feel kind of bad for just automatically accusing
never
him.
trust the Joe.
Like I felt bad just instantly accusing him with the no.
Joe has sibling vibes. Never trust the sibling
Yeah, like
vibes.
this, like the time that I'm like, oh no, it wasn't. But the first time.
Okay. All right. Just pick where you guys are sitting, and I will place them according to where they would sit down.
Okay. Well,
Oh, hey, we're good. We're good then.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Because first one through is like lists leading them, and as they're all through, Tomasin does rush forward, and she plops down in the seat right next to Rosette.
okay.
And then you see Aubrey goes ahead and she sits down next to Tomasin across from Rosette. And then Leona chooses to sit right here. And Whis, what are you doing?
I love that bleed.
Understandable.
so
Have a
good.
nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Wisteria is going to go set. Well, the table's already set, but she's going to go get like the little, finger sandwiches and such,
Gotcha.
and then she'll return. Which, with the way the seating has worked out, I suppose she's over here.
Mm.
She will return with a tray of sandwiches in hand.
So as everyone sits down and as Whist returns with the sandwiches, Aubrey gives like a wave. Leona gives like a light nod to Ash, quote unquote, Ashling and Wisteria and Rosette. But Tomasin starts things off by kind of like scooching her chair, tucking herself in a little bit closer to the table. And she reaches like a hand over to grab Rosette's hand. If Rosette would let her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rosette
like-
has just in her note. She has her notepad like set close with a pen, for
Mm-hmm.
for when it's needed.
Mm-hmm. Tomasin scooches her seat forward, and she's like, Rosa, it's so good to see you. It's been so long, and I'm so excited that you invited all of us out. It's it's really good to catch up with you, and I'm so excited. And you have a friend that you mentioned?
Rosette nods and writes in her little notepad, which I imagine she already kind of had like a thing of, this is my cousin.
Mm-hmm. Like written into the letter.
Yeah. Like, so I imagine in her notebook she has some pre-written stuff essentially. So that it's a lot easier than just not writing constantly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she has something along the lines of, "This is actually my cousin from, where did we say we were from?"
You want to just say I'm from a different sphere because you're a spelljammer, right?
Oh, I don't think it's
hasn't.
that
Yeah,
far
it's
yet.
not. Yeah, it's not that
Not
advanced
yet.
yet.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that. Okay.
Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter, some random ass town.
Neverwinter's fine. We can go with Neverwinter.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my distant cousin from Neverwinter.
Mawson turns and gives Ashley a bright, bright smile and wave. It's like, hi, my name is Tomasin, and it's so cool to meet you and meet Rosette's cousin. I've never heard her talk about you. This is exciting.
Well, this is actually my first entering into high society. I'm here for, family reasons, shall we say. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Musson. I am Asling Lavea. Shakes hand.
Shake. You see that Aubrey gives a wave. She's like, hi, Aubrey Bladesummer. Have I seen you before?
I think I met you a long time ago when I was still very young.
Probably. And you see that Leona sees that, it's her turn to speak. And she gives a polite nod as she says, hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Leona.
I love your hair, Leona. Where'd you get it done?
I do it myself.
You'll have to do mine sometime.
I'll think about it. You see that there's like teacups and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teacups, sandwiches, pastries, little finger foods.
You see that Aubrey picks up her cup of tea and starts taking a sip. You see that Tomasin reaches for a little sandwich, and she takes little nibbles out of it. You see that Leona kind of takes out a rather large potion bottle. You see that she uncorks it. You see the purple liquid move in it as she just pours it into her teacup before she corks the bottle back and puts it back on her hip and takes a sip from her little juice box, little juice she's brought with her.
Rosette will kind of put her hands up to Leona, and if it's okay with you, DM, she'll say, "Oh, I ordered some special tea that I was told works well with, your potions, flavor-wise at least."
You see that she finishes taking a sip. She looks to Rosette, and she kind of tilts her head a little bit as she thinks before she nods. Thank you. I will have to try it.
She smiles and nods.
All right. Well,
I'm really happy all of you could make it, even on such short notice.
well, I wasn't doing anything, so why not?
Hasn't been doing anything?
Not today, at least.
Oh. Well, have things been going well with your family?
Oh boy. I want both of you, all of you, to roll me an insight real quick. Ooh. Rosette and Wisteria. The two of you notice that there's a slight twitch to Aubrey's like fingers as she like sets the cup down. Just at Rosette's words mentioning her family, it's like a little twitch. Like, yeah, as fine as it can be considering everything.
Let me back to my notes real quick.
Your family leads the leading fashion industry, right?
No, not really. They're more into the armor, like traditionally armor and clothing, things like that.
Fashion's a personal project.
Oh, I
Personal
must have
passion.
misunderstood. I apologize.
It's
Are you?
fine.
Did you make the dress that you're wearing now?
Well, yeah, well, not literally. I designed it though.
It's quite lovely.
There's like a small smile. It's like, thanks. Hopefully, I'll launch the next line with this on it soon-ish. Probably next season.
Ooh, well, sign me up for the first order.
Yeah, sure.
I'll also be picking one up when I get the chance.
And she gives a nod. And you see Tomasin raises up her hand. It's like, can I have one too? She nods, she turns to Leona, and Leona just says, I don't want one.
Damn.
See Aubrey kind of pouts a little bit. Where she turns back, he's like, okay, so 3 of them. Not, it could have been 4, but I guess not.
Well, what about you, Asteria? Would you like one?
I lost track of what it was that's being offered.
A dress from her fashion line.
Oh. Well, that'd be terribly kind of you, but we'd have to work out an arrangement, you see.
Honestly, the fruit or whatever is fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll go get it then.
Later, like, we have, like, sandwiches and tea and fruit later.
Oh, right. I suppose I'm feeling a wee bit peckish. Wisteria picks up one of the sandwiches and just devours it whole.
You see both Aubrey and Tomasin eyes go wide. Leona has no reaction to it.
The distant,
As in, like,
the distant voice of Feyre, fucking pelican.
like, Leona doesn't bat a fucking eye at this. However, Aubrey and Tomasin eyes are fucking saucers.
Wisteria doesn't seem to notice. She's just eating.
Highest insight, lowest.
Lowest awareness.
Rosette starts writing in her notepad a little loudly.
How to say this? How do I say this? How do I say this?
How she does is she picks up her notepad and taps her fingers on the table a little bit, like lightly to get attention, and starts writing a bit more loudly. I mean, you wow, I lost my train of thought. Frick.
Unhinged Wisteria jaw. Threw
That's,
everyone
that's
off the
how
rhythm.
powerful Wisteria is.
What about wait, DM, I need to check something with you real quick.
Okay. I just imagine that whenever Wisteria eats, her jaw kind of unhinges a little bit.
Yeah, like it just doesn't look normal. It does not look normal.
Okay. Well, what about you, Leona? How has things with your family been going?
See that Leona kind of sighs and like runs a hand through her hair, and kind of taking a finger to curl the end of one of her locks of hair. Tiring. The baby griffins are trouble, you know?
Is there a what's the word? Is it a clutch? What that would be called?
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know the exact terminology for baby griffins. Group.
Clutch is used for birds.
Griffin?
So.
But they're kind of birds.
Yeah. Okay. Have you had, or has the new clutch been healthy?
Yes, very healthy actually. It's great, but at this age they are a handful, so I could use all the help I could get with them right now.
I'd love to come by and see one. I've never seen a griffin up close. I've never even heard of people that raise griffins before.
And that's what my family does. The Bellaprantas raise griffins for the city.
Oh.
We breed them, train them, and sell them. I'm in charge of the babies.
You'd be hard pressed to find someone more experienced than Leona in that.
Oh. I'd love to see a baby griffin.
Sure.
Yes.
Rosette knows where to go. Probably a week or two. We could have visitors.
Count me in.
That'd be lovely.
As long as you're willing to help me take care of them.
Of course.
She gives
I
a
wouldn't
nod.
mind lending a hand.
Gives a nod. And she takes another sip of her little potion from the teacup.
Which reminds me, Tomasin, your family's been very quiet lately. Is everything okay?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you all haven't been at many parties lately, and there's been no news. I was a bit worried for you, to be honest.
Oh, you don't have to be worried for me. I've just been busy and, well, you know how it is, but I think my parents are just busy with work. And, I wasn't really allowed to go to all the adult parties So I was just at home. But now I can. So,
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna be going to all the adult parties because I'm an adult now.
you've been this age for a while.
Well, a few months, but they've been really busy with work, and, well, I can go out, but I need to go with someone else, not just on my own, still. Preferably someone that they know, like, you,
Mm.
and, Aubrey and Leona. So this was really fun to get to, meet up with you guys.
Well, I'm glad you're able to get out. I'm
Yeah.
sure all of
Big
us here
smile.
realize how stuffy you could be.
There's like a yikes from like everyone. You see Leona kind of snorts. But she just sips her potion as if she didn't didn't snort.
I do hope your family isn't falling on hard times, though.
No, my parents are really busy with work and meetings all the time. So, like, we're fine.
Oh. Are there any new partnerships in the works then?
Well,
you know?
that I know of, I'm not really sure. I know they're meeting with some people, like, I think they're out of town people. I'm not really sure. I'm not really allowed in the business room. At least not yet. Not until well, you know how it is.
I'm sure you have ways of getting information, though. He kind of gives a slight sly smile.
Well, maybe. But, I would really want to be caught doing that. And I'm
Well,
not very sneaky. Unfortunately, they kind of found my hiding spots, so can't really eavesdrop on them like I used to.
mm.
What
Rosette
does your
took-
family do, Mr. Mawson?
Oh, so we primarily manufacture weapons, so most of our business is with the guards in town and different organizations and stuff.
Ah, that sounds like a rough business to be in.
Well, a lot of it is adventures, losing things, and needing replacements, and like I said before, arming the guards, and getting supplies, and all of that stuff. That's a lot of numbers and shipments.
Do you make any yourself, or is it primarily designing, like Miss Aubrey and her armor?
Well, I've always wanted to, like, actually physically make a sword, but I was never really allowed to go to the forges.
Well, that's a shame.
But yeah, I've designed some. They haven't really used them though, so not really designed. I've got designs of them. Hopefully, in the future, when I take over, I could have those designs actually be made and used, and hopefully people find them useful.
That's a wonderful goal.
She like nods, like a big smile. And you see Aubrey kind of snorts a bit. And they're like, yeah, if they ever let you, do the stuff you're supposed to.
I'm sure one day her parents will see I'm sure one day Tomasa's parents will see her potential. I mean, you're finally able to get some of your fashion designs out, right?
Oh, well, yeah, sort of. Not as much anymore, but you see Leona
Anymore?
turns to Aubrey's like, yeah, she also like quirks up an eyebrow anymore. Just you see Aubrey just kind of just like puts a hand on her forehead, kind of like rubs her temple. It's like, well, since the engagement ended, they aren't really letting me have as much freedom with that anymore. So I've got to work up to that all over again.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right?
I heard about that. What happened? I thought things were going really well between you and I don't know his name.
um, I never gave him a name. Fuck it, his name is going to be Callum.
Ethan.
Somebody say that again, please.
Fuck it, we'll go with Ethan. He's saying I thought things are going pretty well with Ethan, and you
Yeah.
see Leona, who was taking a sip of her potion, coughs and kind of chokes on it a little bit as she laughs. It's like, so you're just going good. You need to, Aubrey, you need to tell them. You see Aubrey just like sinks down in her chair, like leaning back. Her like cheeks have started glowing red in embarrassment.
It can't be that bad.
No, it is that bad. That's why she needs to tell us, or tell all of you, because I already found out. It's a good story. Aubrey is slowly sinking more and more in her chair. See, Tomasin gestures to her and like puts a hand on her shoulder. It's like, it's okay, Aubrey. I'm sure everything is perfectly fine. She's sinking lower and lower. Okay, fine. She like sits back up, right? So the engagement got called off a good month and a half ago because okay, so I'm into fashion, and I guess he was trying to be really sweet, and he got a new jacket because I told him that he could do better with his jacket for his figure, and whatever. It doesn't matter why he got a new jacket, okay? What does matter, though, is that he got a new jacket, and he decided to surprise me with it on, showing it off. But he did that by hiding behind a building I was walking past and decided to pop out and show off his jacket. However, she kind of waves a hand in front of her face. He's like, I didn't know it was him. And so this man popped out in front of me in a jacket I don't recognize and started to like show it off, and he started to open the jacket, and then I color sprayed him.
Rosette puts a hand over her mouth.
Like at the same time, I was doing the exact same thing.
Oh no. Like Rosette mouthed that oh no.
Yeah, so I color sprayed him, and then he went home crying to his parents, who spoke to my parents about it, and so like engagement's called off. Anyway, the jacket wasn't even that good anyway, so that's fine.
Sounded like you just needed a better boyfriend.
Right?
Well, do you have anybody in mind now?
No, not really.
I'm so sorry.
Like, it's fine. I just need to work back up to the line. That's why there's a delay in it. And to focus more on the family business for a bit. And designing armor and not just fashion. See, Leona is just snickering behind her hand. She turns, she's like, I told you it's a good story. See, Tomasin is just full of sympathy. It's just like, just eyes wide, full of sympathy, patting Aubrey on the shoulder. Like, hey, it's okay. I guess he didn't know that you wouldn't recognize him? And Aubrey just shrugs. She's like, well, I told him. I don't know why he didn't, like, remember that, but whatever. It's fine. It's over.
The sympathy is all in Rosette's eyes.
Aubrey looks up. She's like, it's fine. Look, I told you it's fine. I was just a little embarrassed. And anything, I'm just more, like, confused on how he didn't know better. Because, like, what was I supposed to do, right? Why wouldn't I color spray someone that pops out at me and starts opening their jacket at me? I feel like he deserved it.
Honestly, it was his fault, yes.
Right? Oh my god, you're my new best friend.
Rosette puts a hand on her heart in mock hurt.
It's like, oh my god, you can be like, I can have more than one. Tomasin hoists up a hand. I can have 3, I guess.
To Leona.
Looks
Then
to
back-
Leona.
Then back to Aubrey.
Aubrey looks at Leona and starts, I don't want to do it. I guess just 3. Just 3,
I think
guess.
she's just being shy. We can all be best
No.
friends.
No, it's not that. She just hasn't finished her anti-bitch juice. See, Leona just turns to look at her. She's like, is that seriously what you call it? It's like, it's accurate. It's your anti-bitch juice. Hurry up. Leona just glares at her. It's like, it's my potion that I need to take. It's like, yeah, your anti-bitch juice to not be a bitch. But it's okay. You know, we love you. Like, bitch or not.
What manner of potion is it that you have to drink? Is it a condition of sorts?
She
Rosette.
turns. Sorry, again.
Rosette steps on Ashley's foot under the table.
Never mind. I just painted that nail.
He said, never mind. Leona just... there's like a slight glare in her eyes. Because Aubrey was calling it her bitch juice. And she doesn't like that. It's like... It's a potion I need to drink to... What did Aubrey say? Not be a bitch.
Would Wisteria have any idea what it was?
You can roll me Arcana or Medicine.
Medicine. I'll take medicine.
Okay. So you're right next to her, so you're able to see the potion up close and personal because she's poured it into her teacup.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the aroma of it. And it's kind of fruity, honestly. It's... you feel... The first thing you smell as the smell floss over to you is grape. So you know it's grape flavored, whatever that potion is. And you also know that, like, if a potion is flavored, that is some high quality shit, because most people and potions and potion makers, it's the flavor of whatever it is. Why bother going through the process of disguising the taste? That's so much effort and so much money and time to disguise the flavor, but she's got grape flavored whatever that is. And you're also able to pick up the sense of very faint lavender and other aromas that you would deem that are pretty much used in like relaxation. So a very calming sense plus grape are coming from that tea.
Okay.
Not tea, teacup potion.
Wisteria won't say anything about it, but she does note it.
And she just see Leona just like picks up the cup and just sips it slowly, glaring at Aubrey.
Terribly impolite to ask that sort of thing. And that's coming from me. I've only been
My
among...
apologies. My apologies. Like I said, this is my debut, so please forgive any inedificies.
Oh, aye, it's your debut, but I'm not even human.
I already said it. Sorry, Miss Nightshade.
Dr. Nightshade, actually.
Listen here. You just get a message in your mind. Listen here, bitch.
Oh, did Rosette set up the mental discord?
Oh shit! No.
Even if she doesn't, Ashley has a message.
Wisteria will just devour another tea cake. And, like, I imagine that when conversations like this happen, Wisteria is so used to nobody even faintly looking at her that she's developed, like, some sort of a small hobby she does, like knitting or something. I have to figure out what it is. She goes back to doing that.
I hate to tell you, but now you're the target. So, Dr. Nightshade, how is life at the clinic here?
That's funny enough. I've got nothing to complain about. She
Do you
just
have
keeps
interest-
on knitting.
Do you have any interesting stories from here at the clinic? Anything that you can share?
Wisteria looks around.
All eyes are on her.
She starts shifting once she realizes the eyes are on her. You can see like her brows raise and a single bead of sweat start going down the side of her face. No stories really fit for a proper lady's ears. Although I could tell you if you like.
I want to hear the stories. It's like a clinic, right? And you're like a real doctor, and that's really, really cool. I would love to hear the stories.
Wisteria squints. And she
Yes,
looks
do
over at
tell us.
Rosette.
You see that small head shake, and right next to her is a very eager Tomasin.
Well, owing to the current company, how about I can tell you later. And she just starts staring and drinks her tea.
Leona is going to slide her little teacup over to Wist.
Mysteria picks it up and drinks a bit of it.
Okay.
It has the potion in it, right?
It is just straight up a potion. Inside, she poured
Like a
her
potion
potion.
of healing?
No,
No?
no, it's a potion that she poured into the teacup. And she slides a little
okay,
teacup.
gotcha.
Yeah, slides a teacup towards Wist. And the first thing, Wist, that you said you drink some, right?
Yeah, I do drink some.
It is in fact grape flavored. It's a very like not the shitty grape flavor either. Like the medicine grape flavor. Like no, this is like genuine, really, really nice grape. It's essentially bougie grape juice that tastes fucking amazing. And as you drink it, and like oh shit, this is nice grape. I didn't know grape could taste so nice. You feel a sense of like, fuck, my hand just cramped. Okay, I'm good. Sorry,
My mysterious, she needs that hand.
You immediately feel calmer. Like there's like a little shake in you. It kind of stills a bit as there's like this wave of relaxation that flows through you. And I have a question. Was Wiz like hurt at all in the day? Did she like stub her toe at some point?
I don't think she would have. Although no, she did beef it. She did beef it in front of Kelly.
Right,
So-
right. Yeah, the little like bridge of your nose where it made contact with the floor earlier, that little ache starts to lessen until it fades completely. And it's very relaxing as you drink it. You feel
Wisteria,
much calmer.
as Wisteria starts to calm down and actually stop her fidgeting, that like I imagine she picked up like the saucer and the cup, and it was just rattling the whole time. And as she finishes, it's nice and settled again. She puts it back down. Oh, that's delicious, isn't it? Who did this one?
I can't tell you.
Wisteria, just sad look on her face, but she understands. Oh, I can, doctor-client confidentiality being what it is, but I do have to thank you. So, and Wisteria digs around in her, whatever the fuck she's wearing, and takes out a very well-made little figurine, but it's a little figurine of a fiend with like glowing eyes who's like waving a pitchfork around. And she
You
puts
say
it
that to
down in
the-
front of Leona.
You're giving that to the family of devil worshippers.
She didn't know that!
Wait,
Wait, no, who are you giving it to?
Leona!
Yeah.
no,
okay.
Leona, no, Tomasin is the, yeah.
Oh wait, we're targeting Tomasin? I thought we were trying to get shit out of Leona.
No.
No,
Wrong target! Wrong target! I was thought Leona was the target this whole time.
No, Leona's family breeds and trains griffins. That was the conversation you had with her earlier.
Fuck.
But there is a quirk of the eyebrow as Wisp places his figurine down. But she'll look at Wisp and her eyes kind of flash to Rosette for a second. You said like that Wisp like puts this down on the table?
Yes.
As if like presenting it.
Yeah, in front of Leona.
What is this?
Oh, it's a wee little fiend. And look, you can take him off his plinth here. And Wisteria pinches the back of his like fiendish robes and plops them down on Leona's shoulder. See? He's a devil on your shoulder.
You are very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Nightshade likes collecting knickknacks and sharing them.
I can see. Well, in exchange, she
Oh, nay, exchange. See, we're already even.
what do you mean?
Well, you gave me a wee bit of that. And then she points to the potion. And see, I'm feeling much better.
Right, but I just gave you a sip of it, and you gave me this.
You mean
Abort mission. Just fucking leave.
Uh,
you mean you're wanting something else?
no,
Good.
I was.
If you give me something else, then I've got to give you something else.
She turns, she looks. You said you placed it on her shoulder, right?
Yeah.
She's going to look at it and kind of like reach up a hand to like pluck it off and hold it in her hand. It's like, what if I say that I really like this one and I don't want any more?
Well, if you didn't want any more, we're even then.
But I
There's no
suppose,
more trading.
can I give you a gift then?
Wisteria just blinks. A gift?
You know, the thing I give for nothing in return.
Nothing in return.
What the gift is? She reaches and she pulls out that same potion bottle. It looks like this one is a full one. And she places it on the table in front of Wist. She's like, this is a gift. It's for you. You don't have to give me anything in return. It's just for you. One way. I don't want anything else.
Wisteria just stares at this thing. And you can see the gears turning in her head, you know? She tries to parse what a gift is.
Oh boy.
I
This
didn't
woman
intend to
has
rock your world.
short-circuited her. That's how we lose our healer, man.
Give it a gift, dies.
Wisteria is just going to keep staring at this wordlessly for a little bit.
Leona is going to turn and, like, with both hands, prop the little devil figurine back on the little stand. Rosette, I think I broke your friend. I'm sorry.
She'll be fine. She's just processing.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
She's a great doctor. She's just has a few quirks.
I was just trying to be nice. You see Aubrey leans forward and, like, places a hand, or her elbow, onto Leona's shoulder. It's like, no, that was great. You were doing really well. I see the bitch juice has activated. That was really nice of you. See that Leona just rolls her eyes and is like, yes, Aubrey, the bitch juice has activated.
So the master.
She, like, perks up. She was eating a sandwich. She was not paying attention. She's like, oh, did I miss something? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's quite alright. I was just thinking, you're a beautiful young lady. Do you have any suitors as of yet? We know Aubrey has had hers. What about you?
No, not really. My parents haven't really started looking for one for me yet.
Oh. So nobody you're interested in?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really gotten a chance to go out yet. I was either
Wait.
really at home. What?
Your parents haven't been looking for suitors?
If they are, I don't know. They haven't really kept me in the loop about that. But I'm sure they're gonna start soon. Since I'm of age now, I can go out and meet other people too. And, on my own. Well, sort of on my own. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Rosette puts her hand on Tomas's hand. In like it's okay.
Did I do something wrong?
Of course not.
No, of course not. Sorry, I was just trying to fish for some love gossip. I mean, that's what I heard that we do a diss like this.
Yes! Okay. So, I don't have anything yet. Hopefully, one day I really, really do want to meet someone. But, if that's what we're asking... She, like, puts her hands together in front of her mouth, and she, like, slowly turns to Rosette, stars in her eyes.
Tea. Staring straight ahead. Closes his eyes, sips tea.
Rosette! Okay. Look, there's no boys here. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, Rosette, there's no voice here. It's fine.
Side eye from Rosette. Ghastly.
Okay, so is anything happening between you and Rainier?
Nothing has changed.
Okay, are you sure? Because I really think that there's something there.
We're just friends.
But, okay, what if there was a possibility of maybe... or
Of what?
more?
Of more.
Oh. Look, he was just close with my family, okay? You know he worked as an apprentice for a while.
Well, yeah, but you know that there's something more there. I can feel it. Okay, I know these things. Sort of. Well, I have hope. I really think that he likes you. Cause like, why wouldn't he?
I mean, we get along just fine.
Well, yeah, because you guys, you know, like what, grew up together, you guys are really close, and it's like those novels where it's like best friends that, you know, grew up together, and then when they get older, they get married and have happily ever afters. It's like that.
If life were like a novel, things would be so much easier. You know that.
Right, but this could be close. This could be really close. Like, are you sure he hasn't like, I don't know, gotten you flowers or something, or chocolate or anything?
Well, did you hear of the incident that happened at the docks a few nights ago?
I did, yeah.
Oh, so you know of my wonderful crash landing then.
Wait, I know that your family's ship crashed. Were you on it? Oh my god, are you okay? Wait, we have a doctor, right?
I'm fine. Everything worked out. I just may have crashed the ship.
You may have crashed. Oh my god. Rosette, you're not supposed to crash this ship.
I know that.
Right, I'm sorry. I'm just shocked and I'm worried and... Okay, so what does that have to do with Rainier?
They were the people who were on the ship. The reason why it was crashed because some of the crew tried to hijack the ship. They were looking for ties to Rainier.
So they suspected you had something with them.
That's a good point. Do they do that because they also see what's going on there?
It must be fate.
It really is like one of the books.
Rosette again stomps on Ashley's foot.
Oh, Wisteria, I think you have like a snake or something here, because I keep getting, my foot keeps getting bitten by something.
Oh dear. That's horrible.
Distant bleats are all that's there to comfort Wisteria now.
It was just because our families have done business together, that's all.
Right, but what if they also see how he looks at you?
How would they have not seen that? And What do you
Well,
mean
maybe
how
they're
he
super
looks at
spies.
And what do you mean how he looks at me? He looks at me just like any other person.
In my professional opinion, the answer is no, he doesn't. It's always like you guys have this like little secret you guys have, which are you sure there's nothing happening there? Because there's like all signs pointing to yes. But also he looks at you like you're, incredible and amazing, and well, you are because you're Rosa and you're awesome and you're super really cool. But he also looks at you like, I don't know, like he sees all that and more. So I really think that maybe you should talk to him some more and let me know, because I would like to know.
Yeah, can
Well, you better get
you-
into the dating scene too, then, Tomasin, so you can trade the stories.
Well, right, but I have to, meet someone and go out, which I'm trying to do. Sorry.
And similar to your situation, my family has already rolled out Rainier.
Oh.
Why? Why would he's perfect, like for you, and your parents are so boring.
That's one word for it.
Well, I don't want to say other mean things. That would be mean.
But we all know it's true. Kind of glancing around to the other ladies here.
You hear sips of tea in acknowledgement of like,
So
I'll
mental
drink to that.
discord. Over in mental discord, Ashley will suggest, well, if she is single, I could try getting up with her. Offer to
Definitely.
connect us.
She doesn't even know you're alive.
But bring it up then.
Hey, fine.
I'm just, you don't have to, but it would be a good idea if we're trying to get into our household.
Did you hear that Ashley is back? Leave it at that.
Can you refresh my memory, Ashley? I don't think I remember. I don't think I know anyone named Ashley.
Concealed wince.
Dial-up noises. What's Ashley's last name again?
Estelmer.
Estelmer. The heir to the Estelmer family.
But
Disappeared
the
10 years.
family
Disappeared 10 years ago.
haven't. What? No. No way. He's gone. Well, he was sort of gone. I think. I don't know. I was really young at the time. Well, sort of. I was. Are you serious?
From what I hear, yes.
That's. Wow. That's so good that they found him. I'm sure his family is really, really happy and excited that he's back.
Yeah, they're throwing a party to celebrate his coming home.
Oh, they are? I hadn't heard about this.
Oh, that's really, really nice of them. And I hope that they have a good time.
Well, you all haven't received your invitations yet?
All three of them turn, like lift their heads up. See, Leona was kind of just like staring at Whist the entire time and was like holding a hand and waving it in front of her eyes every now and then.
She isn't even blinking.
Yeah.
As time gets on, and especially as the conversation takes this turn toward, oh yeah, didn't you hear about this other party? Wisteria's ears start to, like, the tips of them start to go red.
You see that, if she's coming to, Wisteria would notice that the little devil thing is sitting on Wisteria's shoulder now. Leona has placed it on Wist's shoulder. And it's kind of like using its little hand to like tap the side of her glasses. But she turns her head to turn to Rosette tuning in when she hears invitations. And Aubrey, who was also tuning out and like checking her nails, also looks up. It's like, wait, what? Invitations? What invitations?
To the coming home party for Ashley.
Right, I ran into him a bit ago.
You did, huh?
Well, yeah, I stopped by that tavern. Apparently he's running it, or like sort of, I don't know, is he owning it, running it, working for it? Was he just there? I don't remember. But he was there and we chatted.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure that's where the party was being held. I'm not certain, though. It's just
Dragging
through
the
the
rest
great,
of the people into it.
through the grapevine, you know.
Well, that's convenient. I already know where it is.
I don't know who was invited. I don't think there were many people. But I'll double check to see if I can pull through strings.
But the even smell said this is notoriously slow, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Right, they really should get on that. But Tomasin is vibrating in her seat. She's like, there's gonna be a party? And I'm gonna be invited? Am I invited? I don't want to assume, but that'd be really cool. Because I haven't really gone to a party in a very, very long time.
Well, maybe you'll meet somebody there. I hope you get in.
That would be really, really cool. And like, if you're there, Rosette, then I should be able to go.
Worst comes to worst, you could be my +1.
Okay, are you sure? Because you could, someone else could be +1. Someone with a different name and is taller and.
The long orange hair.
Yep.
And not invite my best friend.
I'm your best friend?
Well, everyone at the table is.
There's a snort from Aubrey, and she's like, yeah, except Leona.
At this, Wisteria's head just like whips around, and she just kind of stares at Rosette. She doesn't say anything, but she's getting redder by the fucking second.
Do you think it's time to go get another plate of sandwiches?
Yeah.
This look of just the calming effect has now. It's just there's been a hard reset of Wisteria. She's no longer calm with a K. She's back to panic with a K.
Doctor, could you show me where you're restoring all the food again? It looks like you're getting a bit low.
Aye, right away. Wisteria gets up so fast she almost trips over the seat.
Rose will go with her, but through mental discord to Ashley, like, don't do anything stupid.
I got this.
You hear a mental groan. Goes with Wisteria to help calm her down. Maybe grabbing the potion that was left on the table.
Yeah. You just hear from Leona, I think you should make sure she drinks it.
Nod. Smile, nod.
Okay, so you take Whist off to go, get more snacks?
It's mostly an excuse to calm her down.
Yeah.
But
Drink
yeah.
potion. A sip goes
Yeah.
a long way.
Eat a Snickers.
She has to
As
reboot the
Wisteria-
whist.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Need to
Sister-
call tech support real quick.
As they're walking, Mysteria's just kind of eyes square on the floor ahead of her, shaking her head. Nay, 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 nay. I don't know. If I'd known, I would have said yes. I.
Rosette has a hand on her back trying to lead her away, you know? Mental discord. What's wrong? Are you okay? I don't think anything was said. An offense? Or were you offended?
It takes Wisteria a second to realize that it's mental, and there's a dog barking in the background.
It's walking down the street
That's
outside the
Bear,
garden.
the neighbor's dog. He's very vociferous, the little guy. He's pissed on our doormat several times.
I couldn't tell if that was improv or what's actually like going on outside.
No, that's actual. That's
Okay.
I guess you guys couldn't hear him, but he
I
did
heard.
start barking.
It was very quiet
Okay.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the distance.
Like that's very good improv if it is improv. Like, damn.
So it takes her a second to realize that it's a mental sound, and then she kind of squints and tries to. It's two-way, right?
Yeah, it's two-way.
And tries to focus on talking back, and she's first that there was a situation with the what was the word? Gift?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of nonsense is that? You can't just give stuff to people without asking Nathan in return. What am I supposed to do about that? And then there was, and she just takes a breath. There was Rosette. I probably should have mentioned this sooner, but I can't lie. I can't tolerate much lying.
Lying?
Aye. There's no party. Did you were just making that up?
It had to be said to keep the conversation going. And besides, the Estelmers are obviously going to hold a party at some point. It's what nobles do.
And this is the mental discord, right? Like you can hear from Ashley. Well, we are now.
No. This is
No, it's
between
just
Wist
between you
and
two.
Rosette.
It's just
Yeah.
between you two. Okay. I've been disconnected. I've been kicked from the call. Okay.
You've been
put
server
on mute.
muted.
Yeah,
I've
even
been server
server
muted.
muted.
Wist just her eyes go a little wide and her ears droop a bit more, like in the picture there. Rosette, how can you do that? How can you just sit there and tell lies?
It took years of practice.
Oh, I didn't know what to do. And then you said that all of us were your best mates, and that can't be true because I'm there.
I mean, I do consider you a good friend. If it weren't for you, this whole situation would be much worse.
Mist seems to have walked them over to a very particular tree, and just kind of puts her palm against the trunk of it, takes a breath. It's a very floral citrus tree, and it's an unusual one. It's not quite an orange. It's not quite like a citron or anything. It's something else. What was it? I didn't know what to do. I can't go back there. I can't go back there. I can't do it.
Why? If you're just anxious, you can drink some of this. It'll help.
Wisteria stares at it. But if I drink it, I'm accepting the gift, no?
Correct.
She leans forward. What if it burns me up inside? Like cold iron?
Why would it?
Well, because it's against my nature.
Is this an Arcana check or something? History? DM?
Fucking first I'm hearing about it. I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be that intense of a thing. But I figured Wisteria's never had a gift before.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume the superstition does make sense.
Mhm.
Would Rosette have any way to like read up on this or know? Like on Fae shit?
Luck check? I don't know.
Actually,
Like,
If I may make a suggestion,
oh,
maybe history to remember some superstitions that are typical among Fae.
thank you. Yes.
My liege.
Thank you.
history, you said?
Yes.
History. You know what? Because I can. Let's do that chaos thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tides of Chaos. Yeah.
Tides of chaos.
Tides
So I
of
get to
chaos.
reroll. That's better.
All right. So, I mean, what you've read, yeah, this is on par from what you would assume if someone is superstitious, what they would believe. It's kind of, this is essentially equating to like a vampire getting really nervous because someone else ordered garlic bread.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, no, it makes sense. It's against their nature, and things that are against their nature hurt them, such as iron, and gift giving is very much not a Fae thing. So it does make sense why Wist is very anxious about it and why she thinks it would burn her.
I don't think it will burn you. I mean, it's not as if a Fae gave it to you.
Wisteria narrows her eyes and just leans in and squints a bit at Rosette. But you are a liar, Rosette.
You'll find that most people in this realm are.
She looks at the potion again. You can see her thinking about it. And as she's thinking about it, one of the petals from overhead falls onto it. And she sighs. All right, okay, all right. I suppose I can give it a try, and if it goes badly, then I've got everything I need to treat myself right here. So,
Here. She'll take the potion and like dab a bit on Wisteria's hand.
Mysteria's eyes go wide, and she like immediately holds her hand up to get a better look at it. And when she doesn't burst out into boils, she will take a cautious sip. Much like the cautious bite I took of the broccoli nugget Charlie offered me today.
It tastes that same bougie grape juice that you tasted earlier.
It does not kill her.
Does not kill her. For a second, there's like a, oh god, oh god, oh god. Is it gonna, am I dead now? And then the potion starts to take effect. And it's the same feeling from earlier. That one sip goes a long way. And just feel that same sense of relief and calmness. And that muscle ache that was coming back decreases again. Until it's gone.
Yeah. I don't know what's in that, but I think I should try and find out. Mysteria picks up the potion bottle again, holds it up to the light a little. That's a matter for later. You know what, Rosette? You're right. Everybody out here, they do tell lies. I suppose I can tolerate a wee bit more.
And if you can't, just have another sip.
Right, but we will be needing to get them sandwiches, though.
Right. Where do you store your food? I can go get them.
It's in the kitchen. Where do I store my food? It's not in the den.
I mean, where is your kitchen?
Head right in through the back door there, and then make 2 lefts, and it's the door with the goat on it.
Like blink, but nods. She'll start making her way over there.
Mysteria will take a second to herself here by the tree before heading back.
As you're heading back, Ashley, you were left alone.
I
With
was.
With the 3 nobles.
I was.
As Rosette drags Whist away. Did you want to talk about anything? Or you don't have to.
This is a lovely party so far. I'm quite enjoying it. It's different from the ones I have up in Neverwinter.
You're from Neverwinter. That's so cool. I've never been. Well, my cousin lives there, so I go there every now and then. But it's been a while. How is it?
It's marching forward as per usual. Neverwinter is always a changing city, as I'm sure you know.
She like tilts her head. It's like, is it? It's always been the same for me. Well, you probably
Neverwinter always
a lot more.
changes. It's a craftsmanship city after all, so there's always new technology and stuff always being invented.
Right. Sorry. I kind of just stuck to the manor when I was there. But it's really, really cool. How long are you going to be in town?
Well, I'm here to help oversee some done stuff with the Levias. So I'll probably leave once I'm finished. I don't know exactly how long it'll take.
Well, hopefully that means that we get to hang out some more.
I would love that.
You see Aubrey cuts in. It's like we can totally like go shopping or something. For
Oh, with
all
you
of us.
leading the charge, I'm sure I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna return home without a carriage worth of clothing. I'm all for it.
Well, like not just for you, because like your clothes are, good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, see, Leona here kind of broke her with like a spare potion bottle, and I was hoping that I could just get clothes for the doctor there. But I don't want to break her even more, so maybe not.
At the very least, I think we should pick out a couple shoes for her.
Yeah, probably. No, not a probably. That's a yes. I guess I'll just ask for fruit instead. I think she mentioned that. See, Leona snorts and like holds up the little figurine. She's like, "Do you mean you don't want one of these?" No, I'm good, thanks. I think it would suit you. She like holds it closer to Aubrey. And Aubrey like leans away from it. She's like, "No, I think like fruit would be better." It's like, no. Here, you can have this one. It's
It's a lovely little devil.
It is, right? Well, consider it a apology gift for being a bitch earlier. Here, Aubrey. Aubrey just glares at Leona, just like takes it, and she's like, "Yeah, thanks. It's great." Anyway, yeah, Ashling, was that your name?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to organize a trip with Rosette and Tomasin and see if we can kidnap that doctor. And well, I feel like we could. I don't want to like overstep. Am I overstepping? I do that sometimes.
No, I think you're being quite generous to everybody here.
Well, like I was thinking, right? There was this guy that I met that had like a trench coat that's like cool and all,
Oh.
but like, is it overstepping if I got him a new one that's like slightly better
God.
tailored?
Well, are you interested in him?
I don't think so.
Well, if you're not interested in him, it might be a little weird, but if you are interested in him, it might be a gift to show, your interest.
I think I'll just give him like a gift card or something.
Gift cards? What are those?
It's a little card I have with my name on it so that he can get like whatever from a clothing store on my tab.
That is an interesting and innovative system.
Yeah, I think I should like do the legal work to like make that a thing because I think it could be a thing.
It could very well be a thing, yes.
Gift cards have been invented. Right. You see that Aubrey kind of like lifts up. You see the little glow of her earrings start to pick up again as she looks over Ashling. And Ashley, you would have the context of, because you've already met her as Ashley, that she is now cataloging Ashling's appearance to remember it. So that Ashling can be identified later.
field by.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tomasin, what is your favorite weapon design? You said you had plenty, right?
Um, well, yeah. Well, not plenty. There's a few that I really, really like. I'm a big fan of small ones, not really the big, heavy ones. Like knives and, well, there's some whip designs that I made that I think would be really, really cool. And a couple of bows. And these really cool little cute darts that are like modeled after feathers. I thought they would be really,
Oh.
really cool.
That sounds adorable.
Right? I really, really think that they would sell really well, so hopefully one day I can make them.
I hope you get it soon. I mean, it sounds like you're already ready to take up the family business, from my perspective.
Apparently not nearly ready enough. There's, it's, we don't have to talk about that. We're here to,
Okay.
Have fun and forget about all that.
Well, yes, of course.
See, there is a, the little brightness in her kind of dimmed down a little bit before she very forcibly decided to ignore it. And just, no, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine now was around the time where Whist comes back.
Whist comes back looking far more relaxed and resumes her seat again and just kind of sits there because she's not used to, people being polite when she gets back and just assumes the conversation would have just kept going.
See, Leona turns to her as she sits down. There's a tilt of her head. It's like, are you okay?
Oh, aye, never better.
She's
That
getting the
is
line down
good.
already.
Wisteria just turns.
I don't
And-
say that in character.
Oh, okay.
The potion, it helped, right?
It does. And it didn't even burn me. That was a nice surprise.
What?
Well, because it was a gift, you see.
It is room temperature.
Well, how do I put this? Some people have allergies. And you could say I've got an allergy when it comes to accepting things without offering nothing.
I think we need to get you to see a psychiatrist, Wisteria. There's nothing wrong with receiving gifts at all.
For most people.
Gifts are a way for people to show their happiness or their thanks. It's filled with nothing but love. Perhaps, if it might help you, you might consider it a fair transaction for your interest in them. You know, a little mental trick like that.
Wisteria tilts her head. You know, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh. I have an idea. A quick question. Are you always, anxious?
Was the question anxious?
Yeah. Always anxious.
I suppose by most counts, yes. Certainly. I didn't feel like this all the time.
So, I'm guessing gifts are no? You don't want those?
I can try it. I can give it a workout. Strengthen the old muscles. And this calm wisteria will even mime flexing, but it's only miming because she's so scrawny.
Here's a snort. You see that Tomasin actually mirrors Wisteria's pose a bit from the other side of the table. Liliana just nods, as if to say, like, yep, no, yeah, flex. That makes sense. As if Wisteria actually did have muscles. She nods. He's like, yes, flex the muscle. So, if it is okay, I can send some of this to you.
It's a bit like she's gearing up for a long jump or something like that. There's almost the same physicality of it, where she's shifting a little bit in the shoulders as if she's just run up to the starting line where you're supposed to jump, and then didn't quite make it over, so she has to back up and run at the thing again in order to actually get a head start. And it takes her about 3 of these rolls back and forth. I would like that very much.
Oh my god, she said it! Yay! Aubrey like claps her hands. Leona like nods, like, okay, so I will send once a week?
Kill her with kindness.
Once a week sounds good. And maybe it'll keep me from drinking Feyre out of house and home.
Feyre.
There is a god. There is a god.
Like, what?
Rosette comes back to the table and tilts her head in question at Aubrey, as if to say, what are we celebrating?
Oh, she said yes to getting a gift from Leona once a week of the potion. It took her like a while to work up to it, like literally work up to saying yes. But she did it, so yay!
Rosette sets down the new tray of sandwiches and gives a small golf clap to Wisteria.
Tomasin shoves a sandwich in her mouth as she like also claps.
Wisteria will pick up one of the sandwiches and just devour it immediately.
How do you do that so fast?
I'll
I don't
just
think she's doing.
I'll just do this. And then she unhinges her jaw.
Excuse me? I have been sitting here very quietly and patiently, and you just fucking dropped that shit out of fucking nowhere?
It's not the first time that's been brought up, John.
First time I fucking saw it?
This is like the third or fourth time. Second this session.
What the fuck?
There's
do
a
you mean
reason
this is
why
the third?
fucking Feyre calls her the fucking pelican, okay?
God, Christ, how did I miss that?
I don't know how you missed that, man. That's a whole thing about her.
I heard the first time you ate it whole, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I didn't think she could unhinge her fucking jaw. Like, did you do that? You have antlers. You're a deer.
Mhm.
What the shit? Go on. Resume.
Eyes wide, except Leona. But Tomasin just looks at Whis, looks at the sandwich just gone. It's like, I can't keep up with that. You're not supposed to keep up with her. It's not a race. Well, it could have been. Just eat the sandwich. We have to head out.
Yeah, I must be getting back home soon anyway. But it was lovely to meet every last one of you.
Yeah, this is fun. Oh, Rosette. So we're gonna plan on going shopping soon, everyone, to get some stuff and like a lot of stuff. You see her eyes kind of like dart to Whist for a second.
Rosette nods in understanding. Oh, that
Right.
sounds wonderful.
Right, so we're all gonna go. Maybe not Leona, because Leona is like a party pooper and never goes out. I'm busy working. Yeah, you're a party pooper. Anyway,
We can
let me know your
find a
schedule next
day.
month.
We can
What'd you
find
say?
a day when you're not busy. I mean, you made it here, didn't you?
That is true. I will look at my schedule, but no promises. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna hang out with us. That's a promise. Look,
And
I'll look at my schedule. I'll talk to you so we can all work it out.
and Tomasin,
No. Mouthful of sandwich.
she puts her hand to her mouth and kind of giggles a bit.
Like wipes the fucking crumbs off her mouth. It's like, sorry, these are really good.
Not to seem forward or anything, but I would like to come and visit you sometime. We should all see your place. It's been a long time. It's been a while.
That would be so cool. I would love to do that, but it probably not soon. Probably in a couple of weeks, maybe. I can rearrange it. It's easier for me to get out of the house than it is to get people in because, well, my parents are kind of busy all the time.
Well, what about this? We could all go shopping and maybe have a slumber party?
We can have a slumber party. Okay,
Slumber party sounds wonderful.
can we get matching pajamas? Like please? Like, could we? See, Aubrey just groans. She's like, oh my god, I don't. Fine. But I'm picking them out. Aubrey just fucking raises a fist up of like, yes. Okay, and you're coming too, right, West?
Wisteria just is in the same state she's been in since she got back, where the second reset has resulted in a functioning Wisteria.
Hey.
A shopping trip? Aye, that sounds fun. Wait, a sleepover? Calculations happening behind the eyes. I could come to that.
Great! So we can all have a shopping trip and then a slumber party and a sleepover. Oh, this is gonna be so fun! Oh, is there anyone else we could invite? That'd be so fun. I don't know anyone else.
I know a tiefling that might be interested.
A tiefling?
Fuck you.
I'll go
You know
see
what?
if she's available after this.
Oh, but aren't you heading home soon, Aisling?
I am, but I can always stop by later.
Well, back home to Neverwinter.
Oh, It depends on how quickly my business here is finished, dear cousin.
Well, I hope it wouldn't. I do hope you have time to stay long.
Why, yes, so
But
do
it's
I.
understandable if you can't.
True, but I believe I have just enough time to make it.
It all depends on the dates, doesn't it?
It does, but I'm sure no matter what, I can at least show up and say hello.
Hmm.
If y'all are trying to hide the vibe here, I'm gonna need some fucking rolls. Cause like just listening to that, it's like, what the fuck's going on here?
I
Like
didn't know
deception?
I didn't know
checks?
paper had a sound. Okay.
Oh, wait, is this all like the way you were speaking made me think that it was out loud, quote unquote, out loud?
It was out loud.
Okay, okay, so at least Ashley's part was out loud.
Yes, Rosette's writing.
Yeah, but I imagine she's got some major side eye going on right now. Like exactly what Joe put in. That's
Wait, what did he put in? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point.
I'm gonna need
Put in
some
anything
deception
you
or
need.
performance checks against their insights.
Performance, you say?
Mm,
That was a nat 3. That is very sad.
Oof.
that's a 20.
Okay. You see that Aubrey and Tomasin aren't really paying attention. Tomasin is talking to Aubrey about possible dates for when this can happen. All of them ranging between 3 to 4 weeks from now. But Leona is paying attention. There's just like a slight like quirk of the eyebrow as she kind of looks back and forth between the two of you, but she doesn't say anything. She just sips her anti-bitch juice. She minds her own business. Like, we can work out the dates later, depending on if she is still in town.
Well, we can figure out in the future, like you said.
Right. I do have to go. It was nice meeting both of you.
It was nice meeting you.
It was good seeing you again.
It was very nice to meet you.
It's a nod. And she'll stand up. You see that Tomasin and Aubrey see that she's standing up. And Tomasin's like, oh, I have to go too. Oh, right. It was really nice seeing you again and meeting both of you, but we have to go. I should have been home like 20 minutes ago. We gotta go.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it. You see Aubrey, who's just like, and I've gotta walk her home, so I have to go too. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. And they're all gonna make their leave. One
I think that
by
went rather well.
You are not coming to a sleepover.
Bitch, I might be.
You are not a woman.
I survived this, didn't I?
There's a difference.
Sounds like you're just afraid
Afraid of what?
that I might divulge more of your secrets.
You don't know
Or
any of my
learn more of
secrets.
your secrets.
I don't have a secret.
What was that about a deep love connection with the Nair?
A lot has changed since you've been gone, okay?
I see that. No, I support it. He's a fantastic man.
Oh my god.
He'd be lucky to have you.
We are not talking about this.
Any man would be lucky to have you, really.
besides the point.
Be right back. Wisteria, can I use your bathroom for a minute?
You'll be wanting to go up the stairs to your right as soon as you get in. That'll be the room with the cow on it.
Cow, understood. Ashley goes to the bathroom. You hear like Superman closet noises.
Quick
Ba-
change.
ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. I think that was
Really
rather
is
successful.
uncanny. Like two of these things
That's
side
not
by
fucking
side.
Superman. That's fucking Popeye.
No,
I was like,
yeah, you're
I
right.
was
You're
like
right.
listening. I heard that and I was like, wait, that doesn't compute. But I can't just blurt out that it's wrong. I have to know why it's wrong.
There are so many memes I did not read while doing this RP that I need to catch up on.
This has been a very meme-heavy session.
Right?
I'm sorry for derailing everything with Mysterious existence.
No, it was perfect. It was amazing.
I
Yeah.
love her so much.
Well, we have
And
to
we
go
now
back
know
to the
that we
tavern and
can-
prepare.
Fucking use Wisteria as the distraction. And she doesn't even
Yep.
have to lie, she just has to be Wisteria. And it just works as the distraction.
Right?
Yeah.
Because everyone's
well-
like, what's going on? What's going on?
I have
Yeah.
I have now understood that Wisteria is like a tabby cat that wants to be near the owner when there's strangers nearby, but doesn't like the strangers at all and just gets shell shock and doesn't know what to fucking do and is just like
Now
You
we have
pet
to
the cat
go.
and it doesn't purr, but it doesn't run away.
We now have to go to Trollscombe Manor and inform Farah that apparently I'm holding a party there. That's been backdated, I guess.
She's going to be very happy about that, I'm sure.
She's ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly really surprised that there was not any attempt to get fucking Clint in on the fake dress action to get him to masquerade as a woman for what